What's up everyone, this is CyberKnight8610, and today we're finally going to talk about number 43, Soul Marionetter. Yes, this is a number card I've been meaning to talk about for quite a while. It wasn't the last episode, but I think it was the one before that even, in the anime that this card was revealed. So yeah, it's been a while, but let's go ahead and talk about it anyway. Anyway, it is a rank 2 dark. It requires 3 level 2 dark monsters to exceed summon into it. It has 0 attack and, of course, 0 defense. Its effect is cannot be destroyed by battle except with number monsters. When this card is exceed summon, you can target one number monster in your graveyard, equip that target to this card. While equipped with a number monster, this card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. When you gain life points, you can have this card gain attack equal to the amount of life points gained. If you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the same amount. During either player's turn, when a card effect is activated that targets a card equipped to this card, you can attach one XP material from this card and negate that effect. So yeah, first off, this card isn't overpowered or anything, right? Being equipped with a number monster, it can't be destroyed by card effects or by battle, which makes it where it'll be just basically, or almost, I guess, impossible to get rid of it. Like Compulse or something would be, I guess, the best way. That's really the only way I can think of off the top of my head at the moment. And not only that, of course, whenever you gain life points, it gains that much in attack as well as does burn damage to your opponent. So I can see some kind of style deck using this because you would be able to build up its attack, you're able to gain life points, and your opponent's just slowly losing life points. As well as, they can't get rid of this card, more than likely. It'd be really a pain for them to run over. They can't do it with their monsters, and they would have to have something, like I said, Compulse, or something of that nature, like sending it back or something to get rid of it. So it'd be a little bit harder to get rid of this card. Yeah, if it was actually printed, of course, it wouldn't have the whole numbers, destroy numbers thing. That's always, something that's added to an anime card. Because remember, this is a card from the anime, has not been announced to be printed yet, but we can kind of assume that it will be. It would really be a jerk move for Konami to leave out even one number card. Because, yeah. But yeah, they would have to tone it down a little bit more on this, especially how it can even protect itself even more, or has, a secondary effect where during either player's turn, when an effect is activated, it targets a card equipped to it, then you can just detach and exceed to negate it. It even protects itself even more. So yeah, probably, maybe if they change that last effect, because this card ain't going to be too easy to summon. Only those silverware cards, the fork, spoon, and knife, I believe, I forgot the names of them, they're probably the best way to bring this card out, and might be one of the only ways. But yeah, I do like this number card. I hope it gets printed, of course, for my numbers collection. I mean, that's an easy one, but yeah, I can see this card being really useful, especially with that effect, but I have a feeling they're going to tone it down. Alright, for the next one, of course, it has a Chaos version, which is number C43, Chaos Marionetter. This one is a rank 3, a 0 attack, 0 defense again, and it requires 4 level 3 dark monsters to exceed summon into it. Its effect is it cannot be destroyed by battle except with a number of monsters. If this card was exceed summoned by ranking up number 43 Soul Marionetter, it gains these effects. Once per turn, if your opponent controls a face-up monster whose attack is higher than their life points, you can attach one XP material from this card and special summon one soul token, which is a Fiend, Dark, level 1, attack and defense are question marks. When summoned, its attack and defense become equal to your opponent's current life points. So, that first effect's kind of scary. Second effect is that soul tokens cannot be destroyed by battle. You take no battle damage from attacks involving that token. Also, this card gains attack equal to the battle damage you would have taken from that battle. And then the final effect is that during each battle phase, Soul Token can attack up to a number of XP materials attached to this card. Again, not broken at all, right? It's just that first effect alone, being able to bring up tokens that could have as much life points as your opponent does. Yeah, I mean, that could be like a 8,000 attack monster, and you could get more than one of those, actually. And then not only that, they can... they're even protected by the other effects, and can attack as many times as the exceed monsters you have attached, which I guess could be up to like 4, really, because it would be the monster itself, the original number, and then the 3 that were used to summon it. If you didn't use the materials from before, you would have 4 extra materials attached to this card, and yeah, that would just wipe out your opponent completely. If this card does get made, it will have to change quite a bit. I mean, they would have to get rid of probably like the last part of the effect, something where maybe it has like 1,000 attack or something like that, because there's no way. Or that maybe they'd have to have a certain amount of life points for you able to bring out the token, because if it had this effect right now, that's just way too broken. It's freaking even above God card standards, just about with that. But tell me, what do you guys think about both these cards? Do you hope they both get printed? I hope you do for at least, numbers collections, but I can see both these actually being useful, and what deck would you use them for? The only one, honestly, I can think about at the moment are, like I said, the silverware ones, which is, those three that work together, and, yeah, that's really the only thing I can think of. I'm sure there's some other options out there, though. As always, though, thank you for watching. Remember to come rate and subscribe, and link to the cards will be in the description. Alright? Later, guys, and Merry Christmas, and Happy Holidays.